Hey guys, I'm back again with another layout swap. This is from the same group that is now not a group anymore. It's a discontinued group. But this is one of the layouts. So the sketch was from Page Maps, and this is the sketch. And basically the person had to replicate the sketch in their interpretation and then make a bunch of them and send them out to all the people who were in the swap. And this one is from Ryan Kohler, and you're supposed to also give like a list of all the stuff that you used. I'm not going to go over that, but it says My Mind's Eye right here. And what I'm going to do first is trim off that bottom strip. Otherwise I'll forget and then wonder why it's not fitting in my album. Okay. Alright, so there is the layout. The pictures that I have are a little too big for these squares. And she was nice enough to not stick this completely down. She put a little paper so that you can put your picture and then stick it. What I'm going to do is try and remove this all together. Didn't want to do all that, but I'm going to remove that. And the thing is, my pictures are too big for here, but I still want to use the sketch the way it is. She only did the journaling on the bottom here, and she put it in the middle instead of like this. I would have rather it align up like that because I'm weird like that, but I will work it out. So for these, I have this scrap paper, and this is super old Daisy D Summertime Flowers cardstock. And I've had this since the dawn of time. And I'm going to probably mat these onto here and put them where this is here. So I'll be removing this as well. I'm keeping the little scalloped edge though. And you would think I should just put it on top of this, but I might want to use this for something else. Which sounds crazy because I'm ripping it all up. But it's a careful rip. But I might want to journal on this craft color, like right here, is my thought. So I'm trying to be careful with it so I could keep it. Same with that. I'm going to use that again. And this one I don't think is coming up at all. Might have to lay over it. I'm sorry, Ryan, I'm not trying to destroy your wonderful work that you did, but I need to make it work for me. So, there we go. Crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I'm pretty sure she inked around these edges. It would say on here, let me see. Or maybe she didn't. But it looks like it's inked. Maybe that's the way the print came. Anyways, so I'm gonna mat these pictures, put them there, and then I'm gonna bring all these elements back in to the layout in some way, shape, or form. I also have, these are by Die Cuts with a View Kitchen Sayings. It came in a sheet, and I cut out all the little things on the sheet. So this is all about eating and family and food, and I'm not using all of these, but I pulled them out because I wanted to bring blue into this color scheme because there's a blue on kid number 1's shirt. So I wanted to bring that in. So I have those. And then I have this Miss Elizabeth sticker sheet that is beyond old. It is like ancient. But this Let's Eat or gather around the food, or give thanks, recipe for love. I was thinking one of these is going to go in this little ticket. So I'm either going to cut it up and try to stick it on here, or maybe just grab that one and stick it on there. So I am going to be using this. I'm using one of those. And then this, my little yellow bicycle, which I got for 99 cents at Tuesday Morning. This one does not have a name. SV133. These are decorative edge cardstock. They're small. They're double-sided. But I'm either going to be using this piece of a recipe. It was a full-on sheet, but I cut it in half and used the other part on something else. Or I'm going to be using these edges here. Possibly the green and the blue. Not sure. And that's it. So something along the lines of that. Okay, so this is what I came up with, which I think it'll work. I am going to be using these thickers. They're called Covered American Crafts. And I'm gonna put the title right here of the restaurant, or the name of the restaurant. Nothing's stuck down yet. I just kind of put everything on there. These were the stickers that I took from the Miss Elizabeth's, and this wasn't a perfect circle, so I had to cut it and kind of, you know, fandangle it a little bit, MacGyver it, as my kids would say. So also with this strip, I had to cut this in half so I could put some on this side and some on that side, just to give it a little more balance. So what I wanted to do was put a circular plate of happy food. But all the clip art images that I liked had watermarks over them, so I couldn't print them out from the internet. So then my next thing is go out and buy it. No, don't want to do that because I'm trying to save money, so I'm going to make it myself. So I have this blue scrap here, and I'm gonna flip that over, and this is like Creative Memories old cutting system. I'm sure a lot of you have these still. I use this when I want to go really fast and not pull out my Cricut machine. It seems to work 20 times better than me pulling it all out as far as the Cricut machine goes and dealing with all that. So that is going to be my little plate of happy food there. And I am going to probably ink that. Let's see if I have a blue on hand. Mermaid from Colorblock. I think it's going to be just to give it a little depth. Okay, so I think I'm just going to make, I want it like eggs, 2 eggs and bacon, like to make a face. But I'm thinking like everybody has that. Sure, everybody has that, huh? You guys are probably laughing at me. But that's okay. I'm going to grab a scrap of white and a scrap of yellow. With this, okay, let's get back to the plate. I am going to get a pencil and just draw some type of circle. I am not perfect with drawing, and I think that's what makes your scrapbooking pages unique, when you're not perfect with drawing. Or at least that's what I like to tell myself, so that I don't have to stress over being perfect with everything in my scrapbook for my kids. Okay, so there it is. Now I'm going to get, let's see, I'm gonna try, oh, I don't have yellow ink. I am all fresh out. Let me try this key lime. Okay, that'll work. And again, that's not a perfect circle. It's just a circle I am making. And I'm gonna freehand here, let's see. Get the plate size. About like that. That is my egg. Isn't it cute? One little egg. Actually, I want to move it a little off. Okay, how about there? Because eggs are never perfectly centered. The yolk is never perfectly centered in the whites. And I'm going to take my black American Crafts Precision pen and just go whoop, boop, boop. Very simple. And since this is for my daughter's book, and actually this is for her 4-year-old book, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. She'll look at it later and love it. She'll think that's the best thing ever. I wish I had some kind of ink to put around that, but I don't want to turn that egg white into dinginess. But, you know, maybe I'm going to try this cookie dough. Oh, it looks dark. Let me see. Let's test it. Oh, maybe. I do have white ink. I just don't want to pull it out right now. Because, you know, that would take effort. Okay, we made the edges a little bit colored here because when you get real eggs, they are a little colored on the end. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's her happy egg. And I'm going to journal here. And that is going to be the layout. There it is. Bum, ba, da, da. Quick and easy.